Fossil hunting and collecting with Chris. Digging fossils, finding fossils. Paleontology, trilobites, science and evolution. Devonian
Mike made a massive find that we're trying to protect. That's a lot of trilobites. Okay, so Sue has found a Noah cart radio.
Fossil hunting and collecting with Chris. Fossil hunting and collecting with Chris. Tracks and graphic map to guide us into deep, deep time. Now we're covered in ancient dirt, finding prehistoric bones.
Hi ladies and gents, welcome to Fossil Hunting and Collecting with Chris. We are back at Penn, Dixie. We are back at this wonderful place where we are just about guaranteed to find trilobites. And luckily we're here with a lot of other people, and we're sure that everybody's going to have a really good time. So, without further ado, let's go take a look at the fossils. Oh, and excuse my hat hair. We're going to have to wear sun hats out here, working in the sun all day. Plenty of sunscreen too. So here we are back at Penn, Dixie, day 2. Still a lot of nice rocks to break up. And hopefully everybody's gonna make a lot of really spectacular finds. Just like yesterday. We'll be here a few minutes, and John has, it looks like 3 and the remains of a 4th one on a plate. I found one too. This one's enrolled, so I have to put this in aluminum. It's actually, the other side is there. Awesome. Variety, you have a bunch of trilobites, both halves. You have brachiopods, you have corals, you have everything here. You have a really good plate.
I need an nautiloid in there to make it complete.
Do need an nautiloid. If you don't mind, can I have your first name?
Ted?
Ted, thank you so much for showing us this.
Oh, nice.
I have a little section of crinoid here. If I don't find better crinoid, I'm going to take this one home. Now this might not look like much, but actually we see the head and the tail right underneath it. So this one's going to be another enrolled trilobite. The head is kind of touching the tail. The whole rolly trilobite's probably going to be in there. Looks like it'll flake off. So I'm going to try and get this out without breaking it, which should be easy. And then try to keep the rest of it together. So I'll probably put it in tin foil. But a nice little rolly trilobite. It came right out. Here's the rolly one side, and there's the back on the other. It's a little bit squished. That was probably done by the pressure of the rocks over time, but basically an enrolled trilobite, kind of like a little pill bug or isopod, except it's not. It's a trilobite. Oh yes, yes that is. Now I know you were in our video yesterday. What was your first name again?
Ryan.
Ryan, thank you.
Back again.
Yeah, so you got both halves.
Oh yeah.
And that's very nice. And you might actually have more if you drill underneath there.
Yeah, very possibly. It doesn't. It looks like it doesn't. I have another fragment that's almost just like this. It's a weird preservation. Is it like you can? It's not very detailed, but it's.
No, you know, they were aragonite.
Yeah.
Aragonite doesn't preserve as well.
You might. It might be a little tiny bit of the shell. It could also just be something else. But I think that has a different feel to it.
I would guess that's something else too.
Okay. Okay, well that's cool.
Yeah.
That guy.
Well, thank you very much for showing us that. Renee, thank you so much for showing this. Make sure my shade doesn't get in the way. But you have an enrolled complete trilobite.
Oh, fantastic.
So its head is kind of tucked, just, you know, the little pill bugs or isopods that roll up? They do the same thing.
Yeah.
So the eldridgeops can roll up just like a little pill bug to protect itself. So there could have been like a current or something scared it, and it rolled up, and now it's all in there. And if you drill with just with a Dremel with a very small bit, you can probably clean that up and get it out. You can get a lot of it out.
And another thing I found was it looks like possible green ups. So
yes,
that part, and then
there's the matching half.
it was recommended that I maybe have this cut and then bring it to a professional who can maybe
dig that out,
check this and see if there's more in there.
Yeah, if you take home a bunch of little partials to practice on with a Dremel, you could probably drill that out yourself. But if you want to have a professional do it, they'll do it too.
Right.
But yeah, that's very green ups are maybe one green ups for every 100 Eldridge ups here.
Wow.
So,
All right.
and maybe one Bella Caridia for every 100 green upses.
That's
So what
great.
distinguishes it as a green ups?
It has a spiky tail. So see those little spikes coming off there?
Oh, okay. All right. Cool.
The Bella Caridia also has a spiky tail, but it's a little bit more narrow and much more rare.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks.
Thank you. All right, here we have a small or large crushed brachiopod. Both halves are here, but the sediments that it was in was flattened over time, and so was the fossil. So we have a altered brachiopod. I believe it's a mucus spirifer or some type of spirifer, and it is quite bushed. This is a momentous occasion. Mike has actually found a trilobite.
Yes,
So
that is true.
so he split this rock, and here's one half of it's on this side. It's negative. The positive is down there. There's a little bit of rock on it. So now you just gotta carefully get that up. It looks like this rock is very fragile, so just be very careful.
Yeah, I would say it's kind of, yeah.
Kind of fragile. All right. So here I have a plate with a bunch of little ones. Looks like, yeah, it could be complete. This looks like it's gonna be a good boulder. So, it is a good day out here at Penn, Dixie. Beautiful weather again. Lots of people out here working on the fossils and making good finds. Harpoid, or is it just a Floridictum next to
This right here?
that with the little bulb at the end?
I am not certain. I would actually recommend that you take that you talk to James or Jonathan.
Okay.
They're the ones that are most familiar with it.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. That was above car radio for sure. Think the other half? Yeah. Oh yeah, you got people over here. Very nice.
So
That would be
definitely do something with it, but that whole front part will have to be restored. So, yeah, definitely take a couple hours. Yeah, I mean, if you want to send it with me, I can see what I can do.
But I don't want to touch this for probably another 5 years.
I mean, that's also the nice thing about fossils is that they don't rot.
They don't go bad.
Another thing is if you are going to use I would recommend you hang on to this. Because bellows are a lot trickier than the elder drops. It just depends whether or not you want to wait for it.
I think I would rather, because I don't know how long, because I only get up here once a year.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll ever find another prone one, so I'd rather have that, I think, cropped by a professional.
Yeah,
And
sure.
use that as an inspiration, like a goal. I've got a few green ops that are laid out that are sitting in my basement when I feel confident enough to them.
Yeah.
Bella's
Okay.
going to be a while later than that.
All right. Yeah. No problem. Then I will take a crack at it.
Yeah, thank you
No
very much.
problem. So you come grab me at the end of the day.
Okay.
Yeah. So and then basically I'll wrap everything up for you and then get all your information.
No.
I am in a walking too, so they'll be able to find me. Grab anyone in a Penn Dixie shirt and find Mike. Okay. I'll come
Hey,
here.
wherever.
Thank you very much, man. Thanks for taking the time to talk to me about it.
No problem.
Okay, have your first name?
Oh, absolutely, Steven.
Steven, thank you very much for showing us that.
Thank you.
And Mike, what do you have? Oh, Mike has a cluster here.
Yeah, this was digging a way to get to the one I want to get out.
And you found more. You found a lot more. Look at it right there.
Nice little mortality plate.
It's a Trilobites.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it looks like Pygidium. So that looks like a pyritized Pygidium. That is very nice. Now, in rare occasions, you could find, when they're pyritized, find pyritized appendages next to them because the pyrite actually causes that to preserve.
That's exciting.
Yeah. And if you want to have your first name?
Wade.
Wade, thank you.
The water.
Wade the water. Thank you so much for showing us.
Yeah, anytime.
Hi, Renee.
Hi.
So Renee has found an incredible trilobite. It is prone. It looks like it's all there.
Yep.
It's on the edge. I would ask the professionals to saw that
See if
out
we
for
can
you.
cut it, yeah.
Yes, because if you there's cracks under here and you don't want it to. They also have paleo bond, so they can put that together for you. So this is.
It looks like it's. It looks like it's kind of swart.
Yeah, it's like kind of curved. Yeah, it's kind of curved around a little bit.
Yeah, the way it's presented.
Yeah. I don't know what to do with them. I guess we'll try to
I'll
get them
call a
cut out.
professional read
Yeah.
for you. So Renee, thank you so much for showing us that. So I have my own little green ops tail now. The only question is whether or not there's more in there. Well, it looks like I see another plura kind of towards the front. So I'm thinking there's at least 50% chance the rest of more of the green ops might be in there. So I'm going to take this piece home and work on it. And for the viewers who have been asking me to do some prep, I'm going to finally set up and do that this summer. So I'll go ahead and show you some prepping videos as I promised, and just have been really trying to get together a good setup to actually do that. We'll do that soon. Yes, Chlorodictrum is a coral. It's one of the less common corals, and you have a very good one.
Thank you.
That's probably the best one I've seen. So Connor has found a nice rock with three trilobites. Three trilobites on it. One here. That one looks like it's probably full. That one looks like it's probably complete. And my shadow's in the way. So, three very nice trilobites. Thank you so much for showing us that.
Lyric.
Okay, Lyric has found a nice cephalopod. Thank you. All right, now I got my Chlorodictrum. Finally found one of these. So John, what do? We put these in our pocket and with our keys?
I have a thing over there that you can put it in.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I just split a rock and made a good find. It is first a single trilobite. Right over here. Very good one. But this also popped out. There's a roller next to it. And it's not on this side. So that means the roller fell down either here or under there. So I'm going to very carefully move this. Move these pieces and see if we can find the roller that goes next to it. Not on there. Horn coral, thought that might have been it. So it does not seem to be loose over here. So my guess is this roller went down there. So I'm going to very carefully move that next. So let's first take this one. Nice little tiny trilobite right there. So here is, whoops, also very loose material, very easy to break. You have to be very careful. Oh, look at that. Have some bryozoan. So this guy's going to go right back to the car. Still very carefully trying to figure out where on earth the other half is. It's not obvious. I'm going to turn the camera off and I'll let you know if I find it. So I lifted this rock up and here it is underneath. The roller must have fallen out when I was just splitting the rock. And it looks like it lacks a head. The head's probably in the other side of the rock. This is what we have. Here's the negative. No little trilobite there. No, that's, well, maybe it is, who knows. But definitely happy with this. Definitely a good find. It's nice one rolled up. It looks like probably a second rolled up.
There's one rolled, there is one head, and then there's a potential for that one to be enrolled too. It could also be a moat, but
yeah.
Overall, pretty nice piece.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much for showing us that.
Hey, no worries.
We are looking at a fabulous, oh, what a multiple plate here. Fabulous find by John. Awesome.
Let's see, do I have a free pocket?
Walk that right back to the car. That is that good. Too sparkling. So, can you say the name one more time?
Spiriceris, or the big bolt squid.
Big bolt Spiriceris squid. Thank you so much. Thank you for showing us. First name, if you don't mind? David. Thank you, David.
All right, great surprise.
Yes, thank you so much. Oh, and yesterday you may remember I found one of these bolt squids also. Connor just found an awesome big brachiopod, and it is hanging out with 3 trilobites. So we have these 3 trilobites. Very nice find. Thank you so much for showing us that. Mike made a massive find that we're trying to protect from the wind. Wow, that's a lot of trilobites. Thank you very much, Mike. A cluster.
Starts kind of there, comes down through, and then that's where it broke off right here, and just comes down through this.
Oh yeah. Wow. I would have had a hard time recognizing that.
Yeah, they're really difficult to see. That's why we think that there haven't been that many found. It's not that they're super uncommon, but people just don't know what they're looking at most of the time. And honestly, until last year, I wouldn't known either. So.
Yeah. Oh, I guess we all learning out here.
Yeah,
huh?
absolutely.
Okay, so Sue has found a fellow Carradia. So really good job. Oh, wait a minute. The head is there. It's a roller. So you actually got the head too. So you have it. That's a top shelf find. That's a very good find there. Thank you for showing us that.
All right.
I did it. I turned this monster sideways. Any rocks on the other side? Check that first. They didn't mean any fossils. Let's see if I can split this. Big reveal. So here's that big rock again, has cracks in it now. So the big reveal is going to come pretty soon. Yes, Al Capone safe, had nothing in it. And let's see if Al Capone hit anything in the Devonian. And the answer is no, there's nothing in here. So the core I was working on before just wasn't working out. So moved on to start another block over here. It's also not splitting the way I was hoping. Instead it just kind of shattered instead of splitting. But at least it's giving up trilobites. So yeah. I found a nice little trilobite. Another Eldridge ops. Oh yeah. Very nice green ops.
And then a nice little bunch of little.
Yeah, nice little assemblage.
Yeah.
Very good.
So that's about it.
Do you have pods already away? Or
Yeah, I've already put it away.
Oh. Now I finally got a chance to take a close look at those two really nice pieces of Red Hill. Looks like teeth and fish scale fossils that were given to me by Eric in the on the first day. They are really, really nice. He gave me shark's teeth, which I already told you about, and from that one site that's no longer around. He also gave me a couple of pieces from the Red Hill site. That was really nice. Thank you very much again. So another wonderful day. One more day of fossil collecting. So this is what we want, a well split block. Let's see if there's anything good inside. Yet another find. Really nice cephalopod. Awesome. Thank you for showing us that.
Absolutely. It's a big one too.
Oh yeah, so there's another one. Oh, it's different. I think it's from
Yeah.
totally a
That's one with a separate piece of rock
piece.
too.
Yeah, wow.
Got two nice size ones today.
That is awesome. Thank you. Well, I hope you can hear me over this wind, but we had a great day at Penn Dixie. It's wrapping up now. Weather's starting to get a little bit nasty. Well, we are ending the day at Penn Dixie, and it was a great day. And we're coming home very heavy, coming home with lots of fossils. I will show you the fossils in the wrap-up. And it's just starting to rain, so the rain is chasing us out. I think they scheduled that to get us out of there. But it's a really beautiful place. Everybody found all kinds of good stuff. I hope you get a chance to get out here sometime. And if you like my channel, please go ahead and put on notifications, because I'm planning on making a lot more of these over the summer. I'll also be showing some prep work as well, because now we have some really good stuff to prep, and some people have been asking for me to show prep work. So I will be doing that. Well, I was having so much fun going around and filming everybody's finds that I hardly took you in for any of my finds. Let me show you some of the things that I found while I was out there. Now for the wrap up. So this time I want to show you, we did find more trilobites, and we love those trilobites. I want to show you a couple of extra things that I found. And this over here, we can see a nice cephalopod. They very often get crushed. Their shells dissolve because they're ragonite. They don't usually stay in the rock like the trilobite shells do, which are much more resistant. But these over here, we have a nice little cephalopod or squid type shell. I also want to show you one of the really good things that I found was, you may have seen me pull out a rock that had a lot of little bits and pieces on it. Well, it turns out that this has, looks like more than a dozen little trilobites on it. It is just full of trilobites, a really nice piece. Somewhat fragile rock, so I'm going to have to prepare it carefully. I've also found this one over here. Looks like it has a really nice complete trilobite in it. Nice prone, well inflated. Looks like an eldridge ops. The rock has a lot of cracks in it though, so I'm going to have to take very good care of this one. This one's going to be a bit fragile, but this should come out nice. I'll show you when it's done. And here is a nice articulated mucosporifer brachiopod. Articulated, but just a little bit off center because of the way it was positioned when it preserved. Possibly crushed a little bit too as the rock was deformed. And here we have a nice, round, plump Atripa, a brachiopod, also from Penn Dixie. Really, really nice specimen though. Big, articulated, and came out pretty cleanly. Looks like it will clean up really nice. Nice Atripa brachiopod. And here is that really nice roller. And you might wonder, what do we mean by roller? Well, basically, this bug rolled itself up like a pill bug. If we flip it over, we can see the head poking through the other side. It rolled over on itself. You can even see the curl of it, or the curve of it, along the edge. Now, some of them are just rolled completely round. This one's not a complete circle, but this is the position that it was last in when the poor little trilobite passed away, leaving a nice fossil for us to find 400 million years later. This one we call a heartbreaker because it looks like one of those rollers, but when we turn it over, the head is missing. So unfortunately not a complete trilobite. This one likewise as well, where the rock broke, unfortunately the head broke off into pieces, and so we unfortunately have a headless trilobite here. Also found some horn corals. This one's different species. This one is kind of big. This one over here has part of a little trilobite showing, which is great. But it also has a cross section of some of these horn corals, which I think is kind of cool. Here we have an edge-on view of what I believe may be an unculus brachiopod. Here we have a nice little brachiopod, but what's really cool is it kind of separated from its other half, but both halves are preserved really well. I'm guessing, I can't say because these are also a bit distorted, so it's hard to tell for sure, but this is definitely a really nice, well-preserved brachiopod. Now let's take a look at some of these trilobites. This one over here is a nice one in the rock with another one next to it, and then even another partial on the side. This one is probably going to be a complete one. I see the head, see the thorax, see the tail. So I'm going to have to carefully carve this one out without destroying the other. Here is that triple that you saw me find in the field in a nice little piece of rock now. You may remember this one. It came out really nice. All right, so here is that double. We have those two together. There's one that's, remember this was loose. This is the one that rolled under the rock. It's a roller. Don't know how much of the head is there, but it's a nice little part of a double. Here, this one, it looks like the head might be rolled into the far side of the rock from where we are, but another nice little trilobite with some damage. I think I can get this one back together, so it'll be something pretty nice. You will see. And it also has another trilobite on the edge here. Could be complete. I'll have to drill that out and see how much of that trilobite's there. So very happy with this rock. And here we have another really nice roller. So the trilobite is enrolled in the rock. This should clean up very nicely. So thank you so much for watching. Also, if you haven't already, subscribe. Thumbs up never hurts. Makes more fossil-like videos show up on YouTube. And keep fossil hunting and collecting.
Fossil hunting and collecting with Chris. Digging fossils, finding fossils. Paleontology, trilobites, science and evolution. Devonian, mono-vision, embryon, digging those fossils.